Yes, sir.
Who's doing a recap?
I think I did it last time. I'm not doing it. Yeah, actually, that might have been Bear. I don't know.
I think if Andrew just plays all the sound clips from last time, we'll basically get the idea.
I play the entire stream in one sound clip.
Sitting here for 4 hours waiting to start.
Andrew, did really need the 20-minute intro music?
Sorry, that's all I got, Dylan.
God damn it. Last time we freed Dorian from himself, and then now he's back.
The gang's back. And now we got Tal. Tal's not going anywhere. Unless Dylan says he is, then sure.
And then we gave a little homie from the bar his beer, so he can keep barring. We showed him that we have the throat goat gem of goading throatly. He said, yo, can I give that back to my family? We said, fuck you, you're not touching it, but we'll drag you along when we do it. We unmaddened the Mad Mage. He said, come into my house. I got candy in here. He said, oh yeah. We went and ate his candy. He has frayed Dorian from the vampirism. We drowned the fisherman, justifiably.
Long time
and
coming.
I think we're still in Homeboy's house. We might not be.
I don't think we left. I'm pretty sure Dorian getting full restored was the last significant thing.
I think basically the rest of this campaign is just going to be us traveling through trees until we've accomplished everything we've set out to do.
Running through side quests.
Yeah, damn right.
Yes, sir.
DJ Strahd's really gonna have to tempt us to go to his castle more than just give him a goofy ass dinner invite.
No.
I got better fish to fry than you, buddy boy.
If he really wants us, he should come to us.
Yeah, we've been
What's he
missing
so
him.
scared of?
He knows we're gonna one-shot him once we get there, once we're level
He's
20.
scared that CJ Stroud's gonna show up and wipe his shit.
He probably got really scared when he saw how powerful Dorian got, and then we hit the reset button. He's like, oh, never mind.
That would be low-key epic, is we get a CJ Stroud, Nico Collins interaction again. We convince them to come kill CJ or Strahd with us.
Dude, I'm telling you, let's go to the NFL dimension and raise an army.
Yes,
we have to play a football game to convince them.
Yeah, we gotta win the Super Bowl, but it's worth it.
So we're gonna have to have, let's see, so 17 regular season games.
We gotta get a head coach.
Games. Did we get
You got a bye week in there, right?
We got the 1 seed? Alright, bet. 3 games. So 20 more sessions once we enter the NFL dimension.
I'll go
Cal
back
can
and
be
get
the head
Goliath
coach.
I revived so that he can be the defensive line.
Perfect.
He's the whole line.
We can get, I'm sure there's other characters that I can think of to be funny, but I can't.
Would involve the other characters being useful.
I mean,
and we've only
you have
interacted with 2. Oh,
Two horses. The 2 horses and the Goliath
And the zombie.
and the zombie.
Who'd be a running back?
Probably a horse.
We gotta get Blinksy back in here.
I was gonna say Blinksy, like we just ruined his career by making him play running back. More than we already
We have a
already
new career for you.
This is career.
Would the horses be the kickers then?
I feel like it's animal abuse to make a horse play football.
You could always have Bear ask them if they want to play football, I guess.
I don't trust Bear. I don't know if you guys remembered that about Dorian or not. Anyway. Alright, I love this idea. What were we doing?
Yes. As we left off, just as Mordecaian had just finished casting Wish on Dorian, and he had been brought back to being good, and he is no longer
whoops.
a vampire, but he is now there are still lasting ramifications of the curse. He is now a Dampier instead of a Shatterkai.
My
Where's
Oreo is
Mordecai-
destroyed.
Where's Rigby at?
Hmm?
Sorry, I'll see myself out.
Ha ha ha.
Thank you. Thank you for the pity laugh.
As the magic ends, you do see Mordecai sort of stumbles over to the dining table that is that is in the middle of this mansion that you are in, and he sits down in a chair and sort of like collapses of exhaustion from the might of rewriting the fabric of reality.
I'm sorry, what?
Hmm? What part didn't
Huh?
stop making sense?
Nah, it doesn't matter.
Nothing matters anymore. Now that we're at war. Sorry.
But what do y'all do?
Well, it's great to be back, guys. Anyway, this plan about the NFL dimension, how do we get there?
Maybe we just gotta bait CJ Strahd into pulling up again, and then we can like tackle him as he goes through the portal, and then that'll allow us to go into the NFL dimension.
We should set up like a fake like barber shop, specifically selling terrible haircuts, and he'll definitely show up.
He's got a point. That's why he wears the headband all the time, because his hairline's so fucked up. We gotta like set up a Turkish barber shop that he'll pull up to so he can push his hairline forward again.
Makes sense to me. I'm going to shove a bunch of bird seeds in my mouth and then trying to find the door.
Are we leaving?
Don't we want to have this guy enchant all our shit real quick? Or is he?
I do a 180.
Yeah. I'm like, good sir, can we please get our weapons boosted? No one else in this world seems to be capable of doing anything, but you seem pretty chill.
Everyone's pointed their fingers towards you, so the pressure's on, buddy. Also, who's that bald guy? Oh yeah, he already talked to me, never mind.
Typically, that would be a service I'd be happy to provide.
Oh, here we go.
Fellow party. However, after using Wish, I am unable to use magic for the next 6 days as my body recovers.
That's fine, we can come back if that's cool with you. Are you going to be mad at that point too, or are you cured forever?
Unless something else occurs that I'm unaware of, I should be fine. Now, I must warn you that after I recover, I will be setting out to recover my staff and spellbook, so I'll wait for you here on the 6th day, but if you don't make it, I might not be here.
What did your staff and spellbook look like?
A staff and a spellbook.
Ah, yes.
That does make sense. Could you imagine if he was like a chicken leg and a pamphlet?
I more so meant in like the sense of we have some of those things. Maybe we found the shit he was looking for.
I ain't got shit but a top hat. And a crossbow. Oh, I'm naked, by the way.
Nice.
Does anyone have clothes? I should have used the wish to get clothes.
Not cure yourself. Missed opportunity. perhaps we could help you out in this search. I look around to the group like, would we want to help him?
It is a matter I must attend to on my own, unfortunately.
You want to be more specific? Maybe give me pants.
He sort of looks around at the mansion he summoned, which I believe is literally just food. I don't think there's anything else.
I don't think they're gonna let me in any big towns looking like this.
I hand
Top
him
hat
over
over my
some
ding dong.
cultist robes that are going to be too long for him.
That'll have to do.
We'll just have to walk through a tree to a tailor shop or some shit. Get you some drip, my boy.
I'm gonna start ripping the bottom of the cultist robes so I don't like trip. Thanks, Bear. Say, why did you guys come save me?
Why wouldn't we save you? You're our friend.
I mean, I don't have great memory from my time as midget Darth Sidious, but I do remember trying to kill you, I think.
Well, you were misguided a bit with your power trip, but you know, shit happens.
You're not still short, right, Dorian?
No, I assume Dampiers are human size.
Yeah, you're back at like your normal height. You're not still.
Okay, never mind then. His clothes are fine.
I rip them
You still
anyway.
put them anyway.
They're a skirt now.
Nope. What the hell is...
What the hell?
Okay.
What the Helikai and Rigby?
Where is he?
What that
Where is our
Rigby?
home?
Oh, yeah. Sorry, I was just reading up on the spell that made this mansion. As you mentioned pants, he does sort of gesture to one of the magical floating spheres of servants that seems to go into a back room and come back with a set of clothes for you if you so wish for them.
What kind of clothes we talking?
Just like a simple pair of trousers and a tunic.
Alright.
I don't mean to be greedy, but is there anything else that you could offer us for curing you, good sir?
Besides, you know, everything you did for us.
Yep. Surely there must be more.
As of right now, unfortunately, unless you wish to take some of the food that the mansion provides, there's nothing much more I can do until I've rested.
I'm gonna put those clothes on under the robes.
Just be like,
We will
We
take
shall
some
return.
crumpets for the road.
yes.
He nods.
This is great. We're basically, well, I mean, we're kind of just back where we started when I went crazy. But other than that, things are looking up. If you put things in perspective, things are looking, well, probably slightly down, but for the most part, you could, if you kneel, then you'd be looking up. Where's Irina, by the way? You may have already said this.
Oh, Irina, when we went to that one town that wouldn't let us in until we went to the winery.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we went to the winery after you turned and helped them out there. Brought the wine to the place, and then there was this pool that Irina walked into where her lover or some shit like that was there, and Strahd tried to kill her with a lightning bolt, but he was too late, and she's in a... I don't know, she's in heaven or whatever now. But she's safe. She's chill.
So she walked through like a portal or something?
She kind of like walked into this like pond in the town and kind of like descended into it while merging with her watery hubby or something like that. Kind of hard to describe.
Huh. I wonder if, like, that's the portal to the NFL dimension or something.
I hadn't thought of that. Maybe we can go get Irina and her hubby, bring them back, and then help them with killing CJ Strahd.
At that moment, you hear Tal's voice in your heads being like, whatever magic was in that pond dissipated with Irina.
In all of our heads?
Or at least the two of you. I don't know. I don't think he wants to go in Bayer's head.
Fair.
Damn. Why does everyone hate Bayer?
So, Tal, could you use your special mind powers to find us a portal to this NFL dimension?
Do y'all really want to go to the NFL dimension?
Also, that's a good point. If we get to the NFL dimension, maybe we could find a portal in the NFL dimension back to our normal world, and then we don't have to care about Barovia anymore.
I'd like to say that we shouldn't abandon the people of Barovia to their fate, but also everyone here sucks, so I wouldn't be opposed to it.
We could bring... I mean, I suppose it'd be not just good for them, but good for us to get rid of Strahd, because he could just... We don't know how he sucked us here. He could just do it again.
True. But if he sucks us back here, we'll just go to the same NFL dimension portal we found. Cycle. Eventually, he'll just get bored of us and find new adventurers.
Yeah, good point. I mean, it's a great experiment to see if we can access this NFL dimension and create allies that aren't wide receivers trying to kill us.
Maybe we could, like, have this epic moment where, like, maybe Strahd has fucked with the people of the NFL dimension too much, and they all want to kill him too. So then we, like, join forces with the lords of the NFL dimension, go to CJ or Strahd's house. Fuck, I keep using those terms synonymously. And then we kill him, and then everyone lives in harmony.
I mean, there is the... Yeah, how did they even get here and also get back? They clearly have free access to Barovia somehow that we don't have. And also, what if CJ Strahd is Strahd in disguise, also, you know, wreaking terror over the NFL dimension, so we could save 2 dimensions and have 2 dimensions owe us. Big time.
I don't know. If Strahd was going to impersonate an NFL player, surely there has to be someone better than CJ Strahd. That guy kind of sucked.
Yeah, but it would allow him to, like, keep a low profile because nobody would expect him to be CJ Strahd. Besides, obviously, the name being very similar, which we immediately caught on to.
It's like you get your the idea up of, like, maybe this is the same person, but then, God, he just sucks so much, so how can that be possible?
Yeah, maybe the names are too obvious that it can't be that they're the same person. Anyway, I mean, I think it would be interesting to try to find how to get to the NFL dimension. But what do you think, Bear? You're usually the calmest of all of us in terms of ideas, or the calmest mind. The
There's
chillest
the voice
dude.
of reason. We're cooked.
I'm gonna whip out my parchment and say...
Now watch me whip out my parchment.
I write that down.
Thumbs up.
I'd say, maybe we let him cook while his body recovers, and we're out, and we come back and try to go to the NFL dimension once big wizard man over here is healed.
Yeah, Big Wizard Man, can you teleport us to the NFL dimension, or do you have any leads on that?
What is this NFL dimension?
Well, you understand the concept of other dimensions, right?
Yes, I've just never heard of an NFL dimension.
It's just another one of those. Somebody came here seemingly at will and then was able to disappear and, cut off any trace of where they came from. Besides leaving us the clue, we saw the letters NFL carved in the ground like a demonic symbol from whence they came.
Well, I don't know much about finding the NFL dimension, but if they were able to breach Barovia, they did it from their side, not ours. Once you're in Barovia, no magic, not even the wish spell, will let you leave.
But how did they leave?
I would assume they had like a timed event where someone on the other side cast it again and let them out.
So I guess we do just have to bait CJ Strahd into coming back here, and then we just follow him through the portal, and then we'll be in the NFL dimension. That's like our only method.
The last time he showed up, it was because we talked shit on his name, and I don't know if he's gonna fall for that a second time, especially after we kind of beat his ass.
Yeah, we did BTA that man.
Maybe we try to communicate with him the opposite way, and instead we sent a truce saying we think together we can take down the guy who is actually committing identity fraud, the vampire Strahd, or Strahd, identity Strahd, if you will, and we can claim the true title of CJ Strahd for CJ Strahd by defeating Strahd with an army of defensive line. I don't know how I know all these terms.
Maybe if we call Sam Darnold, he'll help us out.
Yeah. We just got to make sure we don't overpay for whichever quarterback we get to lead the army.
Do you know any NFL players, Mr. Wizard Guy?
I in all my study of magic, never come across an NFL.
Okay. Do you know of any other dimensions?
Yes, I'm quite familiar with the other dimensions. Dust, rust, Omega Astra.
Lust, perhaps.
Crust.
That too. The Nine Hells.
Must.
Astral Sea.
And there's absolutely no
Barovia.
way for us to access any of them.
Not while the Strahd and Barovia are so intertwined.
How's he so powerful? I asked too many questions.
No. You're asking the right question.
Also, why am I... I'm not Tal anymore.
Sorry. There was at one point a part of this book I read where it talked about what happens after Strahd. Give me...
History check. 14. I do it on his behalf. Wah.
Speaking of the NFL dimension, is Zaire Franklin good?
I have no idea. Why?
The Packers traded for him.
Zaire Franklin. Oh, I did not see that. That must mean Quay Walker's not going to be back.
Probably.
Let's see. Fuck you, ad. Let me read the article. Player for player for Colby Wooden. Interesting. Turns 30 in July and has 2 years left on his contract. 7th round pick in the 2018 draft. He was a Pro Bowler in 2024 after leading the league in total tackles. Okay.
They said, we're done with these young players.
Yep.
Anyway. I can't believe Strahd just did that.
He a bitch for real.
I'm gonna walk over and try to pluck a feather from Bear.
Yeah, I'm trying to read this book for a reason, and it's not giving me a great one.
It's 'cause magic, nerd. Shut up.
Yeah, pretty much. Whatever magic transported Barovia from Faerun to its own demi-plane is tied to the life force of Strahd, and for as long as he lives, he can control who is let in and let out.
How do you know that?
Before I came here to confront him and try to free the people of Barovia, I did my research back in the Sword Coast.
Okay, but how did you come to that conclusion based on your research?
The mists that transport people to Barovia only ever seem to take people away and never return people. And there's been multiple cases of famed adventuring groups being called to Barovia by either summons from Strahd or Vistanti caravans picking them up, and they're never seen again. And the other part is when I was first defeated by Strahd, I attempted to use Wish to leave, and it didn't work.
Do you think the only way to stop him is to fight him?
Do you think, much like your friend, he could be, much like you, I suppose, could be redeemed and become good?
I mean, I don't know. It's less about that and more just like, it seems like every other group that has come here fought him. Whether that was at level 1 or level 20. I don't fucking know. But if we're to break the fucking cycle of the same shit happening over and over again, would it be wise to try a different way?
You can think of one, perhaps.
Because otherwise, we got here and immediately knew exactly what we needed to do. It just doesn't seem like that makes any sense. If all we had to do was just wander around the world until eventually we were strong enough to defeat him, why didn't someone else do that before us? Feels like there's... I'm getting into my conspiracy theory again, but it feels like we're missing something.
Perhaps it was not their fate to beat him. Or perhaps they didn't survive the trials that you all did.
I do remember when we went and talked Dorian in the town, there was that Irina disappeared from. We asked this fucking weirdo guy up in the Abbey, like, what do adventurers fail in doing when they beat Strahd? And he said they rush into the battle, so something to keep in mind. That and the Abruminati, yep. They must be from the NFL dimension, too.
I think them past adventurers was better, but alright. Fucking pirate talking to us. There you go.
Party.
Yeah, I mean, maybe, but also... So every other adventuring group was like, nah, fuck it, let's just go, rather than doing the logical thing of just, like, getting super strong.
Or perhaps they didn't maintain Strahd's amusement as long, and he killed them off quicker.
That's a good point.
But why wouldn't he just do that? Why would he ever put himself in a position to be... If he could just kill us now... I don't know, man. Something's not adding up here.
But we might run the risk, too, of if we just keep doing side quests and ignoring the dinner party, he might just be like, wow, you guys are fucking rude, and just, like, lightning bolt us while we're traveling.
Right. Do we think that if we go to Strahd's castle, he'll kill us right now, even if we don't attack him? Is that what we're working under the assumption of?
I don't know. We got that dinner invite, what, like 2 weeks ago at this point? Like, it's been a while since we got it.
Yeah.
So, and granted, he also, when Irina ascended or descended, however you want to say it, into the pond, he could have also shot like multiple lightning, but he explicitly tried to kill Irina in that moment. Like, we were there, and if we had been in the water, we probably would have gotten fried, but I don't know. That he's shown
so
the
we pissed
capability
him off.
to do that. Yeah, he was very upset that Irina wasn't able to be his bride or baby mama.
So
I guess
he sent that. Hold on. He sent that invite while Irina was with us, probably hoping that we'd bring Irina to him. So that is probably off the table.
Correct me if I'm wrong. Tal never told anyone else what the dragon told him, right?
Yeah, no.
Aha. He probably wouldn't share it now. Okay.
So I don't think we're gonna like trick Strahd into being our ally long enough to like weaken him and. Do you guys? Oh, sorry.
Says, if he's invited you into his castle, it's always a risk that he might turn you or entrap you in some way. But there's also an opportunity to explore Ravenloft for any weaknesses he might be hiding.
Yeah, but if we're currently not strong enough to defeat him, if we find any weaknesses, he'd just kill us. Or turn us into spawn or whatever.
That is a risk you might want to take or might not.
If I had a vote between going to Ravenloft or going to the NFL dimension, I think you know which one I'm picking. I'd much rather die at the hands of a mid quarterback than a super powerful vampire that's going to turn me into one of his slaves. Especially since we already beat the quarterback and Strahd kicked our ass. Have we fought Strahd? I can't remember. Oh no, he just was like walking through different rounds even though it wasn't his turn. Yeah, we're fucked.
I say we keep running side quests, and maybe we just fall backwards into the NFL dimension at some point, and if Strahd gets pissed off at us, we're probably not going to be able to do anything about it anyway, so...
Starting to remember now why I wanted to become a supervillain.
On that note, let's go back to the temple.
We have to get more powerful.
We should definitely not go back to the temple. That is the last place I would feel comfortable going.
Come What is the enemy of power?
Alright, I don't want to hear this gaslighting like you guys were always in on the idea of me gathering power. Because last time y'all started looking at me like I was a freak. I know you're game, Bear. I know what you are.
I know what you are.
Also, bro, Bear can't die, so we should just send him to the dinner party. Can you become a vampire, though?
Yeah.
He shrugs.
Ugh.
We can't take the risk of Strahd turning Bear against us, because then we'll be cooked.
Yeah. Alright, well, I'm officially at a stage where I don't know what to do, so I'm gonna let y'all cook.
Well, we got
as a DM, let me just step in and say something. Y'all really want to do an NFL dimension run? We can do that. We'll probably just have to cut the session early so I can prep that.
No, we can do something else this session.
Why?
You can't do the NFL dimension off the top of the dome, William? Come on.
Did you not prepare for this? What the fuck?
No, I didn't prepare for today's session at all, because I had no idea what the fuck y'all were going to do. Alright, we can resume.
Bear's actually going outside this time.
Bear, you head on out from the... I imagine this is like a Yom Vaska Viking Valhalla Hall, and you step outside into the windy, rainy, cloudy, muddy hill of Mount Barotok. The door nestled in a rocky crevasse behind you. Tal, you find Tal just sort of having left like 10 minutes ago, sitting on a rock, staring at the door.
I'm gonna sit next to the rock.
He looks at you and doesn't say anything. Dorian, Mr. Robbin. What do y'all do?
I want to thank the non-mad wizard for all of his kindness.
It was my pleasure for y'all helping me with my mind.
I suppose we shall return in 6 days if you can get us amped up and ready to go fight Strahd. That would be appreciated.
He nods. He starts nodding off at the table he's sitting at, clearly exhausted.
I look at Dorian and Tal. Gentlemen.
Tal's outside.
Oh, Tal left, okay. I look at Dorian. Ready to go, friend?
Yeah, what are we doing first?
Erwin did have something for us to do of dropping off the gem that he definitely didn't steal from his family. So maybe we could do that, potentially. I don't know.
Sounds good. It's great being Dorian again because it means I'm overthinking everything now. I will follow.
Two of you head outside to the gray misery that is Barovia. You see Tal and Bear sitting, Tal sitting on a rock and Bear sitting next to him. just in silence, watching the lake down the mountainside. To the
So,
south.
while I was insane and not with the party, did y'all, like, figure any sort of clues out of ways that we could, like, use Strahd's weaknesses against him or anything? Or did I just, like, throw everything out of whack by going insane?
No, there was a... The big thing was that, that guy I was telling you about in the Abbey. Really, the only thing he suggested, and this was, like, I wanted to kill him for suggesting it, was he had made basically this flesh puppet baby mama for Strahd, and was like, well, if you go get me a wedding gown for her, and then bring her to Strahd, maybe he'll chill the fuck out, because he'll have a sex slave, basically. And we weren't rocking with that idea. We tried killing him, but we got the impression he would kill us first, so we left.
Interesting.
And that was also, I mean, that dude was pretty fucked up, but to his point that he was the maddest we've ever seen him when Irina left this plane of existence, does kind of point to that maybe being the case.
Wait, he made, like, a real person or, like, a fake person?
It was kind of like a real person, but they had, like, no capability of, like, thinking for themselves or, like, doing... It was basically like they were alive, but it was, like...
Oh, shit, okay.
Yeah, it was really fucked up.
What if we made a fake person that we told Strahd, if you put the dress on, they become real, but really they don't, and instead they're just a bomb, and then we blow Strahd up?
Let him cook, let him cook.
Can a bomb kill a vampire? What if it was a bomb made of wooden stakes? Or piercing needles?
I'm trying to think if there's any other leads we really had.
What if we shoved the necklace full of fireballs in her chest? I don't know, I'm just thinking. I mean, I don't really want to deliver him a real person, but it is, I guess, some sort of lead that he has a weakness for women.
Yep. Too bad all of the strong women characters in this, the only strong woman character in this campaign is not here anymore.
So we've...
And was the one person you're trying not to give to Strahd.
We've figured out that sunlight is the biggest damager of Strahd. Have we ruled out that, like, a sharp thing to the chest wouldn't kill him, or, like, would we have to lower him to 0 and then stab him in the chest?
Is that a question for the group, or is that a question for the DM?
I just can't remember, because I know that I know that at some point we determined that sunlight was his biggest weakness, or like his only weakness, but like if we gave a woman a stake, could she stab him? But also maybe someone's already tried that. I don't know.
I think it could kill him, but yeah, to your point, I think he would need to be like downed and then stabbed with a wooden stake to die.
The wooden stake only keeps them from, like, regenerating.
Right. Mm-hmm. Which then brings us back to the problem of there being no sunlight.
Ooh, I got an idea. What if we, like, bring him to a house of mirrors, and then we just, like, find a spot where, like, you could close him in a spot where, like, a door has a mirror on the other side. He goes through the door, we close it, and then he's just surrounded by mirrors, and he can't see himself anymore, so he goes insane and dies.
And all we'd have to do is shine, like, the sunlight spell in there, and it would just reflect off everything and fuck him up.
Ooh, yeah. Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
We lure him in with a fake flesh woman, a fake flesh puppet. Not the one that guy was making, but...
Get on the bed, Strahd.
Yeah, and we could use the fact that he can't go through doors without being allowed to somehow, maybe. This is interesting.
Maybe CJ Strahd can help us out once we get to the NFL dimension.
Yeah. Maybe we need to find a mirror dimension.
William is silently losing his mind.
No, I'm letting y'all talk. The one thing I would like to say, just so, in case Dylan doesn't remember, is Tal still has the ability to resurrect the undead ones. Not Tal, sorry, Dorian. Because I did not use that in the backs, in the story before this. So
what does that do? I can just resurrect someone who's dead?
the greater undead is what it said.
We can back Strahd's baby mama in the evil temple, and then get them married, and then they can go to heaven or hell or whatever.
I feel like we should stay as far away from that temple as we can from now on.
I don't know what makes you say that, Dorian.
Yeah, I'd maybe be a bit of a hypocrite, but I like the mirror idea. I really like the mirror idea.
Maybe we go to the castle and we just sort of like setting up we get all the mirrors in the building in one
So
spot.
essentially, you can cast
Oh, sorry.
resurrection on a body, and it doesn't matter how old the body is.
Oh, sick. What if we create like a machine that's like a sex dungeon, and we invite him in, but then we press a button and all the walls turn and become mirrors. And then we like have a little hole that you cast the sunlight spell through, and then just bing. I mean, shit. He might be tired right now, but we have a super powered wizard that could probably help us create something like this.
Yeah, once you get your staff and book back, Mr. Wizard guy.
I did not go outside with y'all.
Damn it.
He's also asleep, I think.
Yeah. Maybe we can convince him after he gets that shit back that he can come kill Strahd with us.
Yeah. I like this idea. It's like a Trojan
Definitely
horse,
hasn't
but
been
inverted.
told that y'all would find no allies. Hmm?
So because a woman said something, we have to just like what? We just have to give up any good plan that we come up with, and instead just level up till 20 and then go attack Strahd.
I'm not saying that.
Nope, he did say that. That's what we got to do. All right, where are we going to get the level up?
I don't know. Let's ask the guy who can walk through trees.
Because if we go back to the winery with Irwin, we'll get more information on that. They mentioned that they had the gem that they have, that was like stolen by the Druids, I think, and they're in a wolf cave, if I'm remembering correctly. Or maybe I'm mixing that up with something else that we had with the wolf cave. But like, let's say we get all the gems back for the winery, and then we partner with them, and then we start selling wine all over the place. Eventually, Strahd's going to be like, hey, I want some wine too. Everyone else is getting it. This isn't fair. And then we lead him in. We're like, oh, this is our winery, brewery house right here. Come on in. And then, boom. It's actually mirrors, and then we shoot sunlight at him, and he dies.
I love this idea. But then again, that involves us working with the crow people, and the lady said we can't have allies, so we can't do that. We have to go the rest of the campaign without interacting with anybody. Didn't you hear the DM?
Yeah, you're right. Actually, that's fine with me. Everyone here is fucking useless, except for the wizard and Irina.
I think we have to kill Tal right now, actually.
Somebody Dr. Manhattan tell.
Anyway,
What
Bear,
is-
please speak.
Yeah,
Say something!
we're coming up with too many good ideas. Surely you got some too.
Bear's just going back to the lake and turning into a big sperm whale.
God. He's gonna go to the bottom of the lake, find the fisherman, and kill him again.
You did this to them.
Maybe the fisherman was Strahd the whole time.
Alright, he's having a swim, so I'm going back inside. I ain't standing in this rain if we ain't doing shit.
All right.
Alright, Bear's heading back to the inn.
Tal, I guess. I don't know.
Get on.
Tal would do. Who? I guess Tal would follow Dorian, just making sure he isn't actually still evil. Tal goes back inside with Dorian. Bear is making his way to the village. Mr. Robbin?
I'm pulling up to the village.
Alright. Dorian, you make your way back inside the mansion of the once Mad Mage. What do you do?
Find a couch and I go to sleep.
Alright. You lie down on a couch and go to sleep, and Tal just sort of sits across from you and stares at you. The other two, you make your way down the mountain, through the woods to your grandmother's house.
Does the horse know the way?
To Uganda? Sure.
He knows how to get out of here. Take me, horse.
You get to the lake where the rowboat is beached on the beach. I assume you turn into a whale or a dolphin or whatever and swim your way back across.
Yes, sir.
So that leaves you, Mr. Red, to row yourself across the lake. And you slowly but surely both make your way back towards Valakai.
Yeah, why?
Then it sounds like you're making your way back to Irwin.
Yeah, 'cause I need to sleep before I can tree gang again.
Y'all make your way to the room that was provided to you the last time you were in Valakai and turn in for the night. After, if you wish, he has the wolf meat and porridge and alcohol to buy as well. If you so wish for any of that.
I'm gonna buy some alcohol and then pour some bird seeds in it.
How much is this alcohol?
Tonight is for drinking.
Yes.
Don't you guys also just have a bunch of bottles of alcohol?
Maybe.
Possibly.
We can't pull up to CJ Strahd's house without gifts. That would be rude.
I got you some anal beads.
Do we still have the poisoned wine, or did we leave that?
As far as I know, you still have it.
What if
Yeah,
we just
we brought some of it.
we pull up to the dinner party with the poisoned wine, and then he drinks it and dies? Boom.
There's mirrors inside the wine.
And a wooden stake at the bottom.
Yeah, so it's the Red Dragon Crush is a silver piece, a pint, and purple grape mash number 3 is 3 electrum for a pint.
Give me 5 of the fancy shit.
All right. Electrum is more expensive, so you get 3. You get 5 purple grape mash number 3 for 15 electrum pieces.
Yes, sir.
Give me the same thing.
Same thing.
All
And then if you want a wolf steak, it's 1 electrum piece. Otherwise, beet soup and fresh bread are free.
I'm taking that fresh bread, baby.
A bread, baby.
Give me the bread.
You'll spend your evening drinking and eating bread in the Blue War and...
Welcome to the good life.
I guess Tal and Dorian wake up first because they went to bed earlier. Upon waking Dorian, you see Tal staring at you from across the room. What do you do?
Hell? Did you stare at me all night?
You hear in your mind, I'm watching you to make sure you're not going to change back.
Oh yeah, I'm sure that's what it is. Fucking pervert. Listen, I don't need a sidekick.
I am not going to kick you in the side.
Oh God. I hold my tongue. I'm gonna stand up and go outside, expecting my allies to still be there.
You head outside, and Tal follows behind you, and you see that
back up, buddy.
he stands at a respectable distance.
I don't need you following me around. You did your little Make-A-Wish thing, and now you can go away. I don't need you anymore. You see him fly off into the distance.
Did Tal just leave? God damn.
Wow, someone actually listens to me. Alright, I start looking around for my friends.
They are not here. If you want to give me like an investigation or nature check.
24, they must have gone back inside like I did.
You see the freshest pair of tracks that with bear's claws and the singed earth underneath Mr. Robbin's feet from about 8 hours ago leading back down the mountain. It appears they left you here and went off on their own. Well, not on their own, but went off together.
Typical. Alright, I guess I start wandering towards the body of water, having no way to get across.
Yes. You make your way down the mountainside and come up across the beach where you left the boat and see it is gone. How do you start making your way around the lake? Do you start swimming across the lake? What do you do?
Well, they must have planned for this, so I'm going to do what they would have expected me to do, which is sit down at the beach and wait for them to return.
All right. We cut to the other two, waking up in their beds, in the end, a little hungover from all the alcohol they drank last night. What do y'all do as mid-morning greets you?
Start drinking again.
All right.
I look at Dorian's in the room. If he's not, I go downstairs and look for him there. If he's not there, I go to the beach and look for him there.
All right. How much money do you spend on alcohol again?
I was kidding, silly Billy.
Uh-huh. Y'all spend your time in the morning. You don't see Dorian in the room, and you do a once-over of the end and do not find him there. Upon that, you realize he didn't follow you back to town either, so most likely he's still back at the Mad Mages.
Rescue quest.
And you start making your way back towards the lake, where I think it is too big.
Okay, so I can't see across it from here.
Can't be right. About 30 feet. It's about a mile and a half across the lake to where you last left the boat.
Alright, I'm polymorphing into a Quetzalcoatlus, and I'm flying over there. Back towards the mansion.
What does Mr. Red do?
I think you said the boat wasn't there.
The boat
No, it's
is
here
on
for
your...
us, because you took it.
Oh. Back I go on the boat, baby.
All right. The dinosaur starts flying over the lake.
Don't we gotta come back across anyway?
What do you mean?
Well, I assume Andrew's coming over to pick me up, and then we go back. I don't know why Mr. Robbin needs to come over and then take the boat back as well. If we're bringing Erwin or whatever the fuck with us.
True.
This is totally just semantics, but I was just saying.
Oh, there's some antics, alright.
Where do you look for Dorian, Bayer? She said you were flying back to the mansion.
Yeah, I'm flying straight to wherever it is we got off on the other side, and then up towards the mansion while just staring at the ground.
Okay.
Building
So
a
as
sandcastle.
yeah, Mr. Robbin probably gets like 20 feet out into the lake, and he sees you flying back with Dorian.
Help!
We're out.
Help!
Oh god!
And you turn around and beach the boat back up, and the three of you are now once again together outside of Valakai.
Bear, that was you, you fucking asshole!
I
You
fly
just-
directly to the end.
You don't just grab a person! I thought it was dead again!
I thought a dinosaur showed up and it was taking me for lunch.
You don't just move on from something like that, man.
Yeah, the three of you meet up outside the inn. Do you swoop down and pick up Mr. Robbin as well, or do you force him to make his way back to the inn without you?
Yeah, once he has beached the boat, I'll pick him up in my other foot. Are there any open windows in the inn?
I mean, you could have left a window open in the room you guys have been staying in.
Alright, that's
Just chuck them in through that window.
fine. No, I was gonna stick my head through it.
We're getting fucking
But,
roasted, bro. Did you see the chat?
No.
This guy goes, honestly, guys, prop for you trying to live your dream, but it's so funny to me how none of you actually have face cams or even photos of yourselves to put on except Dylan, whose character is wrong, but his is so deep fried it barely counts as a photo. Still props for trying. Many can't even attempt that. Good luck and everything.
The backhandedness of that is crazy.
It's cute that you guys are
God, it
attempting this little thingy here, but also you're fucking trash. Anyway,
I get dropped off.
Yes. You get dropped off outside the inn, and then you turn back into Bear.
Yeah, if there are no doors for me to fit my head into, I'm gonna walk in instead.
Alright.
That's fair.
What are you gonna do?
Squall.
I'll find the barkeep. I'll walk up to your boy and I say,
Join me, brethren.
Erwin jumps a little bit at the voice coming out of your mouth. Like, oh, are all of you making? Are you going back to the winery now? That's a yes, right?
Yes, sir.
What an interesting noise. Can your all right. He give me a moment and I'll be right out. And you see him disappear into what you know is his kitchen in the back. I'm fucking tired. He comes back out. And all right, I've let my wife know I am leaving, and she is in charge of the inn while I'm away, and I'm ready to go with you.
bro had to flex on us that he has a wife.
I'll run up out there to the nearest tree. He's snorting some lines real quick.
Sorry, I'm just tired.
I apologize, it's very effective.
Yeah, you make your way out of the inn, and you have to like run through one of the back streets into the area between the wall and the houses to this big tree north of the inn. And you're able to cast Tree Door, or whatever the
Aha!
spell is, and open a portal back to the winery.
We're back!
And with as people make their way through the portal, Erwin watches Bear go through and sort of looks at the other two and is like, I thought we were going to the winery.
Oh no, he's blind.
How long has it been since you've been here?
I mean, your friend just walked into a tree.
That's we'll get there a lot quicker if you just walk through it, buddy.
What, you thought we were walking the whole way there?
How else would you get there?
Through the tree, dumbass!
Walk through the tree. It'll all make sense after you're done.
He sort of regards the two of you suspiciously.
I push him through.
He stumbles through the tree and out the other side, sort of in the group of trees.
Quick, close it! Leave
Interacted
him.
with his father with, and he stumbles into Bear that you pushed him into because Bear went through the portal first, and he looks up and he's like, "Oh, what great magic you have access to, Bear."
I just look at him and nod and keep walking.
The other
through
two
the
make
tree.
their way. Yeah, the other two of you make your way through the portal, and you are all now once more at the Wizard of Wines. Bum bum bum.
Let's go. Yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
I turn a wizard into a convertible.
Where do y'all? What do y'all do?
Can't convert a wizard into a housewife.
I gotta find the boys. Guess I'm walking into the woods where they came out.
Yeah.
Otherwise, they might actually be in the winery. But
Yeah, I think they mentioned they were going to go back into the wine. I think that's what I can't remember what they said, to be honest.
just scream into the woods, and if they come out, great. If they don't, I go to the winery.
Gotcha.
I start doing the gritty.
What are we hitting the gwitty?
Oh, what are we?
Yes. You do not hear any response coming from the woods, so you make your way back towards the winery. And there, in front of the wagon entrance port, the thing that you took the horse and carriage from, you see the older human that seemed to be the patriarch of the group that you talked with last time.
I'll wave at him. Hello.
Adventurers, you've made your way back.
Is everybody here now?
Are you like asking if your compatriots are all here, or are you asking him if
Yeah.
people... As far as I know, everyone's come through the tree and has been following you?
All right. I'm gonna put Barman's hands behind his back, and then I'm gonna give him the gem. Go do your thing. I'll shove him forward.
Father, Erwin, what brings you back? Unlimited power.
Unlimited power.
I thought I told you never to show your face here again. That's the thing, Father. These Bear, Dorian, and Mr. Robbin, while they're out adventuring, seem to have come across something that I hope would bring peace between us. And he's hoping you haven't just like put a random rock in his hand.
I put a bomb in his head.
And he holds out in front of him the gem you pulled from the neck of the dragon in Kursk. What? Thought it was gone forever. Where did you find it? He sort of... I mean, I guess you can... They said they... You told him where you found it, right?
Yeah, Mr. Robbin told him.
They said they found it in the throat of an undead dragon that Strahd had reanimated. Strahd, you say? And perhaps it was for the best. You weren't there on watch duty that night. And he takes it from Erwin. And he turns to the three of you. Thank you, adventurers, for bringing peace to our family. The gym is a mighty find. We'll be able to restart production of one of the types of alcohol we make here with its return to the fields.
You're welcome.
Once again, we'll be able to grow the champagne de la stomp and produce it. That is a great boon you have provided us.
Well, and
Whoa.
family dynamic being resolved is also a good plus.
He looks between the three of you. I know I offered you a boon for returning our other two gems, but if you so wish, I could offer to you now in return for what we thought was lost permanently. You see Erwin sort of looks at his father a little in shock. Are you sure, father? They've proven themselves worthy of this, I believe. He waits to see if any of you would like what he is offering.
Gimme, gimme, gimme. I like to say, please, I will take whatever you're offering.
Does anyone else take him up on his offer of a boon?
If he's
Yeah, sure.
offering it to multiple people, then
Yeah, he's
Yeah, why
offering
not?
it to all of y'all. He, as you all accept, he looks at you, Bear, and is like, I'm not sure how effective this boon would be for you, young
Oh, no.
Raven. But we can see what the outcome is if you so wish.
do you does it have to be so unspecific before you do it?
I wanted to see if you would accept it. I didn't wish to tell you of it. If you all said no, I was going to drop the matter for later.
Why would we
and-
say no?
Also, Tal's not here, and he's never met Dorian. Shouldn't he be like, who the fuck is this other guy?
Oh yeah. Don't worry, I'm the most important
He
member.
doesn't ask questions.
Yeah, NPCs don't ask questions.
Yeah, I guess.
His son
fucking
introduced
stupid land.
Dorian, and then he's like, okay, this is someone my son knows.
His favorite son.
If you so wish, we could introduce you into our... Sorry. Let me get the correct terminology.
Cult.
Whips out his thesaurus.
We could introduce you into our conspiracy. Some
Hey, Bruminati.
might
It's the
call it
Illuminati! Oh
an
my god!
unkindness or a treachery, but we prefer conspiracy.
And what does that provide us?
In layman's terms, we would be bestowing upon you a form of lycanthropy.
Wait, I'm sorry? What form?
The raven kind.
Oh, shit. Damn, you really got fucked here, Bear.
So yes, he is offering to make all of you were-ravens.
Damn.
Which, upon that, Dorian, as a monster hunter, you know, in terms of different versions of lycanthropy, were-ravens are based off alignment, right? You know, like werewolves are evil, I think.
Racist.
A little bit.
The goblin debate all over again. Oh no.
Hey, I just said based off of...
The stereotypes you've created
Sure.
tells you a lot.
So werewolves are chaotic evil in nature, for the most part. Whereas were-ravens are... more lawful good in nature. So you've never been called upon to hunt a were-raven, for they were never really, if anything, the were-ravens and the monster hunter guild you belong to before you got contracted by the mysterious benefactor, were more often hunting together than against each other.
I mean, shit, this is
If
going
you
to
have to
help
run
us in the
it,
fight
Raven.
against Strahd, so we kind of have to take it.
Are there any known downsides for becoming a were-raven?
You become weak to silver.
You'll find feathers in your shit from time to time. Wait, is that like a big weakness? Like, are we just handing our death to Strahd on a literal silver platter?
If I'm reading the stat block for a were-raven correctly, it just negates your regenerative abilities.
So if we get stabbed by some silver shit, we just won't be able to heal ever again?
On that round, on your next turn of combat.
Weird. Okay. I mean, I don't see a universe where we can turn this down. Or at least I can't.
I don't really see the benefit of becoming this, to be honest.
It's basically like a free life, isn't it? Like, we turn into were-ravens and then we have to get... It's like a free polymorph or something, right?
Yeah, I can... There's actually a section on players' characters as lycanthropes. A character becomes a lycanthrope, retains his or her statistics except for as specified by a type of where whatever you become. The character gains the lycanthrope speed in non-humanoid form, damage immunities, traits, and actions that don't involve equipment. The character is proficient with the lycanthrope's natural attacks, such as its bite or claws, which deal damage shown in the lycanthrope's statistics. The character can't speak while in animal form. If your attack carries the curse of lycanthropy, you can spread it to other people if you so choose, but one characteristic of were-ravens is they deliberately try not to infect people. If you so wish to roleplay with that.
Can you cast
and if
magic?
you embrace... they don't have any specific magic, but it doesn't say you lose your abilities that you currently have.
Okay.
So I think you gain the ability to turn into the were-raven hybrid form, and I think you could probably turn into a raven. I'll have to read. So essentially, you're just getting a bunch of benefits. You're becoming stronger. You get the weakness to silver a little bit, but that's only, again, like, it turns your regeneratory nature off. The one thing is if you embrace this, you all become lawful good. But we can negate that. So, like in this example, if you become a werebear, your strength becomes 19, so forth and so on. So I guess for a were-raven, Dex is probably more their thing. Yeah. Because their attacks are. Yeah. Um. Yeah. So it's I can work out a little bit more of the details, but he is offering to let you all become were ravens if so desired.
Will we level up if we become were-ravens?
No.
Damn.
And you can always stop being a lycanthrope if you so wish by using remove curse on yourself if you accept.
I'm gonna accept it.
Uh-huh.
I've already
Mr.
become
Robbin?
a Dampier. I may as well just go full monster.
Nah, I'm good.
Uh-huh.
Even if it helps us defeat Strahd?
Hmm. If everyone becomes one, then I guess I will too.
Like, besides the silver thing, is there any real downside? Like, we can still stay in our normal forms and then we can just transform whenever we want?
Yeah. There's the and the silver thing is only
In the form?
I think it would be out of the form too, but as a were-raven, at the beginning of each turn, you regenerate 10 HP. If you get stabbed by silver during your next turn, you don't regenerate the HP.
Yeah. Yeah, I gotta take this at least.
But it's only if we're in the were-raven form that we're generating HP.
I
think you always regenerate it.
yeah.
It's just a thing you have.
Mm-hmm.
You just always regenerate 10 HP on every turn unless you're stabbed by silver.
Correct.
Yep.
Damn.
Yeah, I'll join. Okay.
Uh-huh.
For the 10 HP, yes, sir.
You can always say no, Nick. Don't feel pressured into saying yes.
Don't say no, Nick. Feel pressured.
Dylan, one thing with being a Dampier is you have some ancestral legacies that you didn't choose that you can make a skill proficient in. Is there anything you'd want to be proficient in?
Where do I do that?
If you go to manage your character and then you go to species, it should be there.
Oh.
The blue one with the exclamation point.
I'm saying no. I don't want it.
Alright. So the other two of you, you get so the patriarch of the family, Davian, it's like, all right, in order to bestow our gift upon you, I must bite you. and you see his body start breaking and shifting, like bubbling, and you see sort of before you. I can copy this image and send it to y'all. This is what a were-raven looks like.
Hey, just like me for real.
In hybrid form, except they can fly. You'll be getting wings.
Oh my god.
Well, they don't have a lot of HP.
They do not, but I would assume you would just be at whatever HP y'all are at.
Oh, okay. Thank God.
And your armor would probably just be the armor you're actually wearing. Is that like a feat you're able to add?
I just added a were-raven to my extras under wild shape. So I can access the character sheet.
That is smart. Did you do the 2024 or 2014?
2014. Should I do 2024?
I don't know what the difference between them is, honestly. Oh, I think there only might be a 2014 because this came out that long ago.
Yeah.
I don't think they've updated it. But yeah, so based off of y'all being this, one of your things. I think this is only really helpful for Bear. It's one of your stats.
Can he talk when he's in were-raven form?
That's a good question. Not in wild animal, but in humanoid form. I guess you if you want to, you could speak common in were-raven form. You'd somehow grow the vocal cords to be able to speak.
Or did you say these things only speak bird?
They speak common. But when you're you have your human form, which I guess is raven form. So Bear has Inku form, hybrid form where he just grows wings, and then he can turn fully into a raven.
Again.
Again.
Honestly, kind of embarrassing you weren't already part of this group, Bear.
Embarrassing.
Nice.
Dorian, you have your Dampier form, your were-raven form, and then you can also just turn into a raven.
Damn.
I think, because reading you guys playing this, it seems like you all should be getting some bonuses, but it doesn't say that in that. Oh, there, down here. So as characters as were-ravens, a character cursed with were-raven length of pay gains a dexterity of 15 if his or her score isn't already higher. And damage rolls for the were-raven's bite are based off whichever is higher of the strength and dex. The bite of a were-raven in raven form deals 1 piercing damage and carries length of pay, blah blah blah. Okay. So your dex doesn't change, Dorian, but Bear's goes up to 15 from 13.
Let's go.
And then y'all gain that regeneration, so you gain 10 hit points at the start of your turn, unless you are stabbed by silver. You also gain mimicry, both of you. You can mimic a simple sound it has heard.
Uh-oh.
But
no.
a person can tell if it's a mimicry with a DC 10 Wisdom Insight check. You can turn into a raven. And then, I guess when you're in were-raven form, you both have multi-attack. You can always attack with your beak, but there's a chance of whoever you're attacking becomes a were-raven. And this is, lore-wise, for were-ravens. Unless they think someone's worthy of being a were-raven, they don't want to make them a were-raven, but you can play it any way you would like to.
Okay.
And then you...
If we turn Strahd into a were-raven, will he become lawful good?
Who knows? And you also both, while in were-raven form, have a 50-foot flying speed.
Damn, daddy.
Yeah, it's all coming together.
And I guess in this moment, Mr. Robbin says no. But now that your two compatriots are were-ravens, if Mr. Robbin ever changes his mind, one of them can turn you,
Makes sense to me.
if you so wish.
Wait till he falls asleep.
I will kill you, Bear. I swear to God. If you burn me without my consent, I will kill you. I know you can't die. I will find a way. Don't worry. Squeeze the life out of that cute little face of yours. I don't know.
But
After
yes,
he's done after he's done biting everyone, I'm gonna whip out my crystal wine decanter that I definitely didn't steal from them.
what is a fuck is a decanter?
It like aerates the wine while you pour it, so it tastes better.
Ah, are you like offering it back to him?
I'm pretty sure I took it from the Amber Temple, but yeah, I'm offering it to them as a gift of our family-itude.
He reaches out and he's like, gifts have been exchanged. Bear, Thorian, I welcome you to our conspiracy. Mr. Robbin, if you change your mind, our new brothers are always welcome to welcome you into our conspiracy as well.
Are there any other club benefits?
If you find yourselves in danger where we are able
All
to
the
reach
time.
you, members of your conspiracy will possibly show up and help you fight.
Wow. Possibly.
If we're able to reach you. If we're able to reach you.
Is there a clubhouse?
The winery is sort of our gathering place.
Okay. Do you all know anything about different dimensions?
If you
Want to join our football team?
give me a moment, there might be more information. Different section of the book.
About the NFL dimension. Oh yeah.
Sorry. Our conspiracy does have a name. We are the Keepers of the Feather.
How long have the Keepers of the Feather been around for?
Haha, I'm glad I googled that. It tells me here.
You guys know Billie Eilish? Can you introduce me to her?
While he's asking that, I put my holy symbol of Ravenkind on the ground and I start hopping around it.
Sorry, I'm reading up on lore.
Also, where the fuck did Tal go, by the way? I remember he was here at some point. Nose. Oh well.
God, he's dead.
He was busy. He had to head out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wish we would have gotten a goodbye.
He said bye.
He did?
Yeah.
Damn.
Maybe he thought you guys heard it because like in his head, but maybe the rain was too loud. Anyway, that guy was kind of weird anyway.
We are an ancient sect that was formed here in Barovia from a group of warrior ravens long ago that have worked in the shadows to oppose Strahd's plots in whatever way we can, though we have never been strong enough to challenge the man directly in open conflict.
Same.
And another benefit is, while we have not found a way to successfully break through the mists ourselves, we have been able to train some ravens to deliver messages to the outside world if you have anyone you need to contact.
Actually, now that oh, sorry.
No, go ahead.
I was gonna say, now that I think about it, my benefactor was able to contact me in Barovia somehow.
They must be quite powerful indeed.
More powerful than Strahd.
He nods at that.
I feel like everyone's fucking lying to me. This is what Tal's doing right now.
We must get this gem replanted in the ground. If you are able to recover the other two, it would be of great benefit to us.
We unfortunately we can't. We haven't seen any trees nearby them, so. And we're on a tight schedule.
The tree portal at this point has closed behind you, right?
Yeah, we gotta
God.
wait a
Yeah.
day.
But if you ever need to rest at the winery, feel free to purvey of its resources.
I assumed we were gonna do that anyway, but I appreciate you saying it.
He nods, and you see him start walking into a field that looks like it's been dead the longest.
The football field.
No, great field.
At Lincoln Financial Field.
What does the party do? 2 members now being were ravens, though not much change has occurred to pair. Except now, if you want, I guess you can speak common and raven form. Were raven form.
He doesn't know that, but he can. He'll eventually find that out, surely.
Surely.
None of our names.
I'm gonna look to one of the other Raven people, assuming all the homeboys are here. I'm gonna say, where are the druids?
Yes, one of the Erwin, you see, he turns to you and thank you for allowing me to reunite with my family. And he follows his
still here?
father to talk to him.
I don't remember asking.
But one of the other members of the family talks to you and on the map, 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 on the map.
I'm gonna go to the
Do
bathroom.
you see the druids?
Do you say the druids? I know where the druids are.
Yeah. Can you say exterminate?
Can you say policia? Yes. If you follow the road back towards Valakai, and instead of turning left to go north to Valakai, if you go south down the road, it will take you to Yabba-dabba-doo, Yester Hill, where the druids gather.
Perfect. I turn into a Quetzalcoatl and I kidnap the boys and I start flying off.
Help!
Yes, as the raven, you would say, flies, you start heading south.
Everything I turn into looks even more like a raven now.
Can't wait to see the sperm raven.
Alright, I think...
Where are we going to the druids?
Yep.
Bear finally got some balls and made a choice. Said, I'm not letting Dorian Sass miss me out on these fucking druids.
Yes, okay.
Ooh.
The fuck? Super Bowl?
The trail through the thick woods leads to a hill covered with dead grass and cairns of black rock. Dark, ominous clouds gather high above, and a single bolt of lightning strikes the hilltop. West of the hill, the lands and woods and sky vanish behind a towering wall of fog. And as you do I want to do it? I didn't want to do it.
Do it for the vine.
I ain't
I
gonna
want to
do
do it. I want to do it. Do it for the vine.
As you fly down low above the treetops to avoid detection, the three of you hear something in the distance.
Here we go.
I gotta. Give me a moment.
It's cooking. Dylan's mic said, "Shut the fuck up."
You hear.
Oh no!
Oh my fucking god!
Da-da-da, da-da-da.
And you see along the ground, sort of an inverted field goal post sprouting out of the ground, and a soaring vortex.
I can get it.
What? of energy as that sound blasts beyond the portal.
Oh God!
Choice lies before you to continue towards the Druids and their hill, or take what might be your one opportunity.
Portal!
Create.
Bear, go to the portal!
You make your way to the portal.
I mean, he's flying, so I don't actually get a say.
Ah ha ha ha! Is the portal on the ground or is it in the air?
It's on the ground, like sprouting out of the ground in the
They
woods,
heard us, Bear!
upside down.
They want a truce!
Yeah, I'll drop the boys in front of the portal.
We break
From
our
all the
legs.
way up in 500 feet up in the air.
As you land down in front of the portal, you sit there and you wait. You wait a little bit more.
I'm jumping in the portal.
Alright, Dorian, seeing that nothing is coming out of the portal, jumps through. The bear and Mr. Robbin follow.
Sorry, I just missed the pass. Like 2 minutes.
We went to Yester Hill, the NFL portal came up, I blasted the NFL theme, yep. And then Dorian jumped through the portal.
Yeah, I
We
guess
follow
nope.
Dorian into the NFL dimension.
I'm going
Andrew
through.
finally made a decision, and William's like, NFL portal?
NFL portal.
I'm dangling in front of you. This is my way
We're
of
going
signaling.
into the
I've
NFL dimension.
gotten to the point where I've gotten what I can wing out of today's session, and if you want, we can either end with y'all going to Yester Hill, or you can go to the NFL dimension, and I can prepare that for next week.
We say, we're not following him. Strahd comes up behind us and pushes us into the NFL dimension.
Right. This week's session ends with the three of you making your way through the glowing, swirling portal of energy. And as the last one of you goes through, it sinks into the ground, and the NFL logo gets burned into the ground. And next week, we will see what awaits you in the NFL dimension.
Holy shit.
Oh
We-
my god.
So I gotta know if they heard us talking, or if they were planning to come and attack us and it's just a coincidence.
We'll find out.
Hell yeah.
But you guys just seemed really pumped about doing that, so I'm like, this is your chance.
Dorian was determined to not let Andrew get any closure with his character. Alright, good shit.
You will stay alive forever, whether you like it or not.
Fucking weirdo.
You're gonna like the way I look, I guarantee it.
Alright, good sesh, fam.
Good session indeed. We got two were ravens on the team.
The
got
Baltimore
Owen.
Were Ravens.
I thought you all were the onion pickers, onion smokers.
Yeah, sure.
It's onion